I got some of it. The camera's live now. Are you there?
Okay.
Yeah, so do you want me to ask the question again, or?
Yeah.
Alright, so the question is, what's your most significant harsh reality? Do you know what I mean by that?
Yes, I do.
What comes to mind when I ask you that?
A lot of things, but it can always change, you know? I remember once I was, do I talk about my personal experience or just kind of say when?
What?
Okay. Okay, I asked you a question. Okay. We'll start again.
If you'd rather, just think about it.
What is your most significant harsh reality? Mine would definitely be coming to terms with the fact that no matter how hard you try with people, sometimes it just won't work. You know, this could be people you love, people that you really like. This could be a best friend, you know. I've had friends before. I had like a best friend and, you know, major dilemma. There was no real cause of them, I wouldn't say switching up, but there was just this sense of, you know, the bond that we once had kind of wasn't there. And, you know, it hurt because I was young. I was like 17, 18. This is the guy that I grew up with. And I was like, this guy's my best friend. So it's crazy to think that, you know, out of nowhere, no matter how hard I try, it just changed.
The only thing you can really trust and believe in and love fully has to be yourself, because no one's coming to save you, especially if you're a man. So you've always got to have your own. You've got to be, it's still like a self-reliance. But yeah, that no one has come to save you, and basically you've got to have a get together with yourself first. That's like I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what I'd say is the hardest for me. Anyway.
My most significant harsh reality is the fact that no one's going to save you. Nobody at all. We all have sort of inner demons, inner struggles, inner problems that we're dealing with, you know, since we can remember, since being kids. And those are the things that sort of create our outside person, you know, create the things that we avoid in life, the areas that we don't dare to dive into, you know, the people we associate with, the opportunities we take or don't take, vice versa, all that kind of stuff. And nobody can help us deal with that except us, right? And everyone has this stuff. I don't care how confident or successful you are, everyone has these sort of negative beliefs about themselves or what they're capable of, right? And the harsh reality is that no one can help you get in there and sort through that and sort of be like, yo, you need to do this opportunity, you need to do this thing so you can help these people, etc. No one can help you do that except you. But this is also like the most positive reality, right? Because, okay, no one else can help you with creating your life, right? But that means you have 100% control, right? By definition, if no one else has any control. That means you have 100% control, creating the life you want. And so even though it's a harsh reality, it's also quite a comforting reality because, I don't know, lift your left arm up right now. Okay, you did it. You can do it. You have the ability to control this vessel, right? So you can create whichever life you want, being the kind of person you want, inspiring others how you want, or being horrible to others how you want. I wouldn't recommend it. Please don't do that. But if you wanted to, you can. The world is your oyster, as it were. So yeah, the harsh reality, but also the most comforting one. No one's coming to save you, but you get to save yourself.
It's kind of funny because it reminds me of a quote from one of the Batman films, which is something along the lines of, it doesn't matter who you are underneath, it's what you do that defines you. And I feel like that explains my harsh reality in the sense of, I used to think that it's okay to just be a good person. Like, I knew that I was a kind person, a good person, but I felt that if I wasn't acting on it, people can very easily mislabel you. And I think it doesn't really matter what you think in your head, it's what you do and it's how you act that really defines who you are as a person. So if somebody does misjudge you as a bad person, but you've not actively done anything good to prove that you are a good person, then it's your own fault.
So Mary was the girl at the start on the phone, and she didn't quite know how to answer the question at first, which is fair enough. Not everyone did. Some people asked me to repeat it in a different way. But I thought her initial response was actually quite interesting because it was in a completely different context to what everyone else said. But yeah, it made me sort of put into perspective what everyone said. Mary just said now. Her answer was the word now. She said, I said, what's your most significant harsh reality? She says, now. Meaning, like, right now. This is the hardest reality that I've ever had to live. First of all, yeah, me too. Feeling quite lost, feeling quite vulnerable, pathetic, a little bit weak, just like nothing's really happening. I think that's why I wanted to make this video. I think subconsciously maybe I wanted people to give their, give their thoughts on, it doesn't matter, basically. So we've got the answers for everyone. Sometimes it just won't work. It just changed. No one's coming to save you, but you get to save yourself. People can very easily mislabel you. It's how you act. And it's probably your own fault. There's something nicely... There's something about those that, they relate to one another, don't they? I think so. I mean, right now, I don't know where I'm going or who's coming with me. I just know that I want to go somewhere.